How's it going, shipheads? Welcome to Trek Mods. Welcome to my live stream. I'm Jody LaForgery, your cheap engineer, and I think I got my microphone working again. If you're watching, which you're not, because it says 0 there. So once somebody joins, I'll ask you how it sounds, and you can let me know whether I have to turn it up or down. Something went all finicky with my mic. Hey, there's Trent. How's it going, Trent? Thanks for joining. Darth Trent is here. And he says, my microphone sounds good. Okay, it's not too loud. That's good. Good to know. All right, let's get started. I think you were watching last night, Trent, on the group stream when I started the this little TOS 2500 scale Enterprise from the set of Enterprises here that my friend Howard sent to me. Thank you, Howard. So what I did last night was I built let's pick up the Omni Fixo here. So I built the nacelle and now it's not working. Just gotta get that wire on there. What happened? I see. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to start right off the bat with some soldering. So let me move this, but the idea is that when I'm done with this, it's gonna go inside this butter container here, and I'm gonna paint this all black and drill a bunch of holes in it, put some lights back here, so we'll have some stars, and that's gonna fit right inside as like a little display case. If I can pull it off, hopefully it looks cool. So it looks like I gotta put that resistor back on. My soldering thing came loose because I was moving it around too much. And once I do that, I'll explain what I did last night on this one. So I just got this held up by the Omni Fixo just for fun, so I could take that beautiful thumbnail picture that you saw on the video before you clicked on it. So let's move those out of the way. So I needs to get this red one here. And needs to get some wire exposed. Okay, so a little flux on there. Get a little soldier over it. This thing's still working. I forgot to turn it off last night again. Sorry, Mary. Don't give me shit. Nice fresh coffee. Okay, so where did my resistor go? There it is. So just stick that right like that. I had a little stick I was using to do stuff with. Here it is. My little ick stick for the flux. Just give a little flux. Almost out of flux to give. All right. So get a little stuff on here. There we go. Just a little bit more light so I can see it. Line these guys up. This little tool here is great. I didn't think I needed one. I kept saying I didn't need one. The other guys were trying to send me one of these, and I kept saying no thanks, but they sent me one anyways, and it turns out I actually did need one because it helps. It also helps if I use two hands. Don't flux it up, Trent says. I'll try not to, buddy. I guess I fluxed it up the first time because it fell off. But I was moving it around a bunch there. Okay, so we'll get that. Those two are together. So these two got to stick together like good little waffles. So just enough. I just want to turn it on so I can show off and say, look how cool I am for making this. That's all. Simple stuff, you know what I mean? And it's the little blue wire is so thin that it's hard to even get a grip on it. I don't know what happened, but my blue light doesn't seem to be working anymore. Oh, I see. Probably because this one came apart now. These wires are so thin that they're just falling apart. So these ones to be twisted together. Yes. Enjoy the pain. We got little Lumpy McLumpster here. That's Johnny. What's up, John boy? Hope you're enjoying the pain. There we go. All right, so I guess my little machine got turned down. So that's what happened. There's the red. So the resistor is for the red because apparently the red ones are really wimpy. So they need to be resisted. This one just won't stay in the thing there. There. Doesn't want to make contact. Have to expose more wire. There we go. That should do it. There. All right. So that took what, 10 minutes? 8 minutes? Yeah, things happen slow around here, but there we go. Okay, so it's black right now because I had to paint it to light block it. So yeah. So I got to do the other one. So what I did was I cut the little dome off the front end cap here. I cut those off and I took some clear sprue and I made some little sprues. I just turned it in my drill with some sandpaper and sanded them down to little domes, which I call sprues. There's one little sprue right there, all lit up and nice and purty. So that's going to be painted, of course, the Enterprise gray colors. All right, so I got that repaired. I'll put this to the side so I don't lose it or break it or step on it or damage it or accidentally eat it. And we'll get to the next one and I'll show you how I did this mess. So first thing is I gotta cut the end cap off. So I'm gonna put it together like so. And I'm gonna use a little bit of tape here just to temporarily hold it together. Don't flux it up. Nope. All right, so now we grab the Sonic Saber and we saber it off in a Sonic fashion, just like that. Fret leveling beam. All right, so that's pretty small, so we gotta clear that hole a little bit. So this drill bit here. Should have a bigger one somewhere. I should have a bigger one. Shouldn't I have a bigger one? That's too big. That's okay. We'll use the, let me see. Ah, there we go. This guy. It's this guy. I don't think I have to put it in the machine for this. I just got to ream it a little bit. Ream it. Ream it good. There. So we got enough room in there for the light to come out. All right, get my parts here. So I've got my resistor and I got my light. And I guess it's magnetic. So the thing about the lights is that it's got that little lip around the base of it there, which makes it a little too large to fit in the nacelle there. So I'm just gonna go around with this sanding file. We'll just get rid of the excess part we don't need. Oh, that's much better if I hold it right up against the, oh yeah. That's much better. That falls apart. That's how life goes. Hey, look what I can do. Never mind. Wait. Let me try again. Never mind. Russ is here. Hey, Russ from Cosmic Quest Hobbies. Good evening, Russ from Michigan. Trent from Michigan. Johnny from 10 feet underneath me. How you doing tonight, Russ? Good to see you. Thanks for joining me. If you're just joining, so I'm working on the 2500 scale little Enterprise that I was playing around with last night on the group session. And I'm going to try to make a little diorama of it inside that butter dish. So it looks like it's in space. So I'm just filing this LED down a little bit because it's too big. I'll probably have better results if I just do this. There we go. That's better. I don't know. Fingers are so much better for holding on to stuff than little tweezers. So I'm just taking the little lip off this LED so it fits better inside the, where'd it go? Had some nacelle parts. Where'd they get? This is the funnest part of watching live stream model shows, because you just get to watch me look for pieces all the time. Seriously, where did I put those? Son of a... Hold on a second.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's see. Russ says, I'll be starting on some electronic work myself tonight. Right on. Excited to see what you get. Russ is smart. He builds the whole thing and then he makes one video of it being built at the end. Probably spends a lot of time editing and stuff, but it's probably a lot less time screwing around for the most part doing editing and stuff. If you haven't checked out Russ's channel, go check out Cosmic Quest Hobbies. There's pretty cool stuff going on. Not right now. Not right now. Come back. Wait till I'm done. It's right here. You guys didn't tell me. You just sit there and let me look for it when it's right here. I couldn't find it because I was looking for two separate pieces the whole time. Because, yeah, you know, idiocy and all that there. Idiocy. Boy, do I feel like a schmuck. Jeez. All right, I'm going to mute because I'm going to use this for a second. It's pretty loud because my microphone's like right there. So what I got to do is hog out these pins right here in the middle. I don't need those locator pins. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. So I got that cleared. Just get rid of the dust. Okay, get this guy out. So the red one is gonna go kind of back here a little bit. Just enough room to poke out the little access panel there. So the red one goes in there. And where'd my blue one go? Put it back in there. No. Ridiculous. Thought I had it in here with the other bits. Oh, my tweezers are having a little bit of fun there without me. Where did it go? Son of a... I don't have any other ones. I have to find it. Oh. Oh, God. Perfect, perfect. So, as usual, I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I want to do. Put these little lights on. But I lost one. Oh my God, I lose everything all the time. There it is. Put it in with the wires. There. Okay, now did I lose the resistor? No, it's right there. Resisting is futile. All right, remove this. This goes in here. That gets clipped. Really short. Alright, so we got a piece of really thin wire here. So what I had to do was I bought these 12-volt lights about a year ago, and I couldn't use them. I didn't know how to use them, and they were pre-wired. They had these wires on them, so I just trimmed all the wires off those so that I could use them. I needed thin wires. I was trying to use this excellent silicone wire here that Ian from Pit Stain Hobbies sent me. Just a little too thick though to go through this tiny hole. So, okay, so I need a red one. That's going to be my red. My positively red. Okay, so we can put a little schmoo on the tip. A little schmeg on the tip. No, not a little schmoo. Okay, I'm just going to move the other contact out of the way a bit. And that one also gets a little schmoo on the tip. Schmoo, schmoo. Did by schmoo, schmoo. All right, so we've got a little on there already. We'll put it right there. Touchy, touchy. Try and sit the flux up there. You know what? I'm gonna give that a little bend over because it's kind of long. Give it a little bend over. Get over. Bend over. Just wanna. Oh, stupid StreamYards. So it's been finicky lately. It's been acting up and being weird. I don't know. It might just be my computer, but I go to click buttons and do stuff, and it does not the thing that I'm trying to do. It does not. It does not the thing I'm trying to do. It does not. Oh, hi, Mark. Come on, sizzle chest. All right, well. Okay, well, it's on there. It's on there. Nobody can tell me otherwise. This one a little bit more because it's gonna turn. It's gonna turn around. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Turn around, bright eyes. Okay, get on there. Like that. Ah! What? How dare you? Gotta try that one again. Cha-ching. Cha-cha-ching. Oh, yoinkity. Yoinkity, yankity. Oh, oh. I need to find another one of those tiny ones. Tiny, tiny. Look how tiny it is. It's so tiny. So yeah, forgetting the shrink tube is one of the things I used to do just about every single time I put wires together. Just about. But now I try to remember. And the reason I remember is because of watching the HTM group live streams. And then it was like this ongoing joke that everyone would always tell each other, don't forget the shrink tube, because somebody would always forget to put the shrink tube and have to take apart what they were working on. So the guys got in the habit of saying, don't forget the shrink tube. Steve Martin. Hey, Steve. Every now and then I fall apart. I need you viewing my stream. How you doing tonight, Steve Martin? Not the actor, but a class act nonetheless. Were you watching the group stream last night, buddy? Were you checking it out? Want to see something? Want to see something, Steve? 2,500. They're saying hi to Steve. Everyone's saying hi to each other. So, Steve, I got the 2,500 Enterprise D. No, not the D. Jeez. It's the original. It's the original Enterprise. And I've got this little thing here. It's a butter dish. And I'm going to build this Enterprise. And yes, you see me playing with lights because I'm going to put lights in this Enterprise. And last night, I got one of the nacelles built. It took me like 5.5 hours to do this. I pretty much did this for the whole live stream last night. So there we go. So that's what I'm doing right now. You're just joining me as I start doing the second one. And not easy to get little lights in here. I had to put the resistor at the end of the wire because there's not enough room inside there for it. And I just got my light there. So I'm going to put the resistor on now. And I'll leave the other end of the resistor long so I can play around with it. I like playing around with a lot of things. Outstanding. Half our house has COVID. Oh no. What about the other half? How can only half your house? You guys got it divided down the middle. I Love Lucy. Got a painted line. You COVID guys, stay over there. You non-COVID guys, that side. Better not contaminate each other. I hope you don't. So it's been like a hospital around here, Steve says. Well, I hope you don't have COVID. It sucks that anyone has it in your family, but I hope you're able to avoid that. Hey, Tony's here from Fat Man's Kitchen. How's it going, Tony? Welcome to Track Mods. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I literally just finished explaining what I was doing, so I hope you caught that. If not, I'll rewind 5 minutes. I don't know what to tell you, bud. I'm making a 2500 scale Enterprise, and I'm putting it inside this little thing. And I'm going to try to make a diorama. I'm going to paint this and make holes and put lights so it's like stars. Maybe I'll make like a nebula with the cotton effect like I did with the Enterprise D exploding over Viridian 3 model that I made. pictures in the intro of beautiful Starship footage, in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I got to put that resistor onto my red wire because resistance isn't always futile. Sometimes it's necessary. Well, I think it's always necessary. But yeah, sometimes it is futile. Straighten out, fly right. Well, my thing's closed. Oh, little wires in there. My tweezers wouldn't tweeze. They was getting jammed up with the little clippings from the resistors. Yeah, they resisted my tweezers. Let's see. Steve says, not sure. Feel like I have a cold. I think he means cold, unless he just has a snowflake. I've taken the test. Wife tested positive. Oh, sick for days. As did son, daughter. Negative. Go figure. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I was talking to Ian the other day over at Pit Stain. I think he said he got COVID again too, which sucks for him and anyone around. Well, I hope you don't get too sick, buddy, because getting sick sucks. Food, clothes, medicine, because hungry, naked, sick sucks. That's not good enough. That's barely on there. Steve says, I thought it was over. Well, I think what happened was not enough people agreed with the precautions. People resisted, and it ended up being futile. See what I did there? See what I did? Okay, so there's my like with the resistor. Let me just give it a test. Well, test of the emergency broadcast system. All right, blammo. We got a red light. Tony says my blue tack will stick to anything as long as it's not a handle or the model. Yeah. I get what you mean there. Yeah. Sometimes same with using crazy glue sometimes. Like I'm literally you glue almost anything with it, but for some reason this wouldn't stick into this last night. It's plastic. It's plastic. It should just stick, but I don't know. It didn't want to. It did not. It did not. Okay, so one of these has a little hole in the contact, which is this end. So that's my red. Right. Where'd my stick go? There. Bring in a little bit closer so we can just be more intimate together. Get to know each other a little better. Sound good? Oh, yeah. And Andrew is here. Saturday night doubleheader. Yes, sir. Everyone's going to be excited to see you back on again, Andrew. I know you gave us a week there last week and the last couple weeks, so we're excited to have you back. Yes, immediately after me at 9 o'clock. Jump over to this guy right here. You guys all know who I'm talking about. The man, the myth, the legend, Andrew, over at Canadian Starships for a doubleheader. And he'll be working on the gigantic 350 scale Enterprise D. Yeah, see, you were streaming last week. That's what I said. We're excited to have you back last week, and excited to have you back this week too, because you did take a couple of weeks off the streams. So we're glad you're back. Okay, let me put this red one on here. Okay, so I think I don't need that much wire. My contact is short. Steve says, I love Saturday nights. Yeah. Saturday nights are right for birding. Get a little action in. Although Steve was just saying COVID's going on in his house, so it's probably more like Saturday night fevers going on at Steve's. And for anyone under 40 years old, that's an old movie from the 80s or the 70s. First movie that John Travolta was in. Should have been the last one. I don't know how it wasn't the last movie he was in, but I don't know. He kept getting acting jobs, so whatever. Good for him, I guess. And Steve giving a thumbs up. Yep. Steve says, yep. I guess you're not a Travolta fan either, Steve. I hope that's what the thumbs up was for. Travolta. Get out of here. Get out of here, Travolta. Johnny Tri-Voltage. All right, so I just need a little bit. I don't want too much because it gets in the way of the nacelle closing, because even when you shrink this stuff down, it still has some width to it. It still has a little bit of substance. I need to get myself a heat gun. Mary's got one in her Amazon cart for me. Okay, so the red. The red. So if anyone watching here watches my videos that I upload and put out, yes, I've been slacking. I finished the Miranda Hornet, which got called the USS Trenton. So that one's done. So moving on to my next project. So these are my choices. So I'm going to ask you guys right now, and ask you guys in the chat right now, my options for the next project I start. So I've got, so I did this one out of a 2500 scale Enterprise B. Little kit from the same box as the one I'm working on now. I called it the USS Inserter. But something failed. My lights in the front sausage section sort of failed. So I got a little battery thing there, little 3-volt pack. Made this little base. Made that, stuck the decal on. So yeah, so we got some decent lighting here. The little dish glows a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked it to. And I forgot to take the tape off the inside of this part, so I didn't get lights in there, but looks like it wouldn't have worked anyways. So I have a larger, this was the Enterprise B, but the big difference is these big impulse engines on the saucer. The original Excelsior doesn't have those, which I removed off here anyways. So I'm thinking the 1000 scale Excelsior as this larger size. So that's one of my options. Ken is here, Mr. Ken from Ken's Hobby Bench. Travolta was in a few good movies. However, he was not necessarily the reason they were good. No, I can agree with you there. Absolutely. It's not the movies he was in, which aren't good. It's his performances. There. So how you doing tonight, Ken? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me on my little tiny TOS. So yeah, I got the 1000 scale Excelsior. So a nice fun thing to do would be to recreate this in the larger size. So that's option one. Option two is the Enterprise C Ambassador class, which I've been thinking about for a long time. And when we were at Wonderfest in June, I actually was able to pick up an Enterprise C. So I've been waiting since Wonderfest to get to this one. And my idea for this one is to turn it into the concept drawing of the Narendra class Enterprise C. I think it was Andrew Probert's design. Almost called him Matthew Probert. I think it was Andy Probert that did it. The longer Enterprise with the longer nacelles and the impulse engine and all that, a little flattened out, a little more similar to the Galaxy class. I don't know how I'll pull that off because this is round and it needs to be flat, but I can probably just add some little flares to the side, little lips sticking out to get that shape. I'll have to figure out a way to make these nacelles longer. I'll probably just cut them in half in the middle and add like some tubing or something in the middle, right? I got stuff like this. I got plastic tubes. I got all kinds of options that I can use because these need to be longer and it needs to have an impulse engine on the top of the saucer. So that's option two. And I know that Howard wants to see me make the funny car thing that he sent me, but I'm going to save this for working on live streams with the group. So for my next build series, it's either the larger scale USS Inserter. I just rearranged the letters of Enterprise because I had the decals for it. So it's going to be either the Inserter or the Narendra class Enterprise C. And I'm glad you're here, Ken, because I have been thinking about asking you if you'd like to build your Kronos 1 as a buddy build with me. If you have some spare time after you and Jordan are finished with your Reliant buddy build and you're looking to move on to the next thing, maybe in between filming stuff for the Grissom or whatever. If you're interested, we can talk about it sometime. I'd love to do one of those buddy builds with anybody from HTM, but I'd love it if it was you, Ken. You're the one that sent me the model in the first place, and it would be great to build it along with you. So let me know in the Discord or whatever. Send me a message. Let me know what you think of that idea. I think it would be fun. A great way to hang out with you and talk to you and build together. I really enjoy the videos that you and Jordan are putting out with the Reliant and it's something fun that looks like I'd enjoy too. All right, now that I'm done flapping my lips, let's get this solder on here. I talked so much that I forgot how to solder. Get on there. Give the old tug test. Ken entered the studio. Let me get an earphone in. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Connected. Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello. Is this thing on like a Klingon?
How you doing?
Welcome, Ken.
Can you hear me?
So, yes, I can, sir. I can hear you very, very well. Welcome to the show. So, did you hear what I was saying there just a few minutes ago about possibly doing a buddy build with me on the Kronos 1?
Yes, I did hear that. That's why I came in.
Excellent.
Yeah, I would do a buddy build with you. No issues on that.
I thought you were going to give me my rejection letter.
No. I do have a few others on the go.
No rush. I'm not saying we got to get to it right away, but whenever you're ready.
Yeah, no.
Because like I was just saying, I got a couple other ideas that I want to start doing too.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about for a while.
I think for that one, for me though, I would. I don't think I'm going to do custom lighting for that one. I do have the lighting kit for it, and I think I would personally stick with that.
So do I. So we'd be doing the same thing. Doing this with the stock standard lighting kit.
Yeah, so I think something like that. And there's not a lot of mods I'd put in there myself. So I think
it's already
like would be a lot
complex
faster
enough
than the than the Reliant we're doing.
Well, you guys are getting all the extras, upgrades, and mods for it, right? Like if you guys just built the standard kit with the sort of standard lighting that we usually do, that you guys that know what you're doing usually do, then I'm sure you guys probably be done by now.
Oh, I think we would have been done months ago.
Yeah.
But no, for sure. I know a couple of things like Buck and I are looking at doing something. Possibly aircraft related.
Excellent.
So that would more than likely be a quick build compared to what I'm doing now. And then same with Jordan and I as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, but so I should be good for that at some point, hopefully in the new year here.
Excellent. And I know that you guys still got a ways to go on the Reliant there too.
Yeah, I got my second layer of paint on the second coat of paint on the nacelles. So the nacelles are all done and painted up and unmasked.
Cool.
I think there's a little bit of paint I got to do left on the thrusters. A little yellow paint and stuff.
Will be out this week.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I started painting the roll bar slash weapon.
Whoa! My eyes! The goggles do nothing. That was really bright. I wasn't expecting it. It's a lot brighter when it's not in the little nacelle.
Yes.
But there we go. So that works.
Keith is here. He says, "Hey y'all."
Hey y'all, Keith. And Russ said the Enterprise kit would be cool, although they'd all be cool. Yeah, well, I've been thinking about that Enterprise one for quite a while. I watched Sean over at the Sci-Fi Model Guy do the Enterprise C, and he did some mods on it. And oddly enough, he said he was inspired by watching me to do some mods, and he'd never done any scratch building or mods before. So I'd say his first effort went fairly swimmingly. I think it turned out pretty good, and I was interested in doing one too. And then when we were at Wonderfest, we saw the Enterprise C kit, so Mary grabbed it for me. She said, "Isn't that the one you were looking for?" I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "You're the best." She's like, I know, right? I was like, yeah, I know. Okay, so the hard part with this was getting this thing to stick in there last night. It didn't want to. For some reason, the CA glue didn't want to hold on to that. See, I'm hoping it'll glue to the insulator there. The shrink tubing glues very, very nicely. Crazy Glue loves that stuff.
Keith said, just got done working and I was going to jump on and produce. Ken beat me to it.
Oh.
Do you want Keith in here?
He's welcome to join.
I mean, I can hop out and Keith, if
you don't have to go anywhere.
Okay, well.
You don't have to go anywhere. First come, first serve, I guess. Keith's welcome to join. You're welcome to jump in too, Keith, if you're up for it, if you feel like it. If you ain't got nothing else to do. I just got done working. 7 o'clock. See? Why didn't that stick? Doesn't make sense.
Hold it there longer, maybe?
It'll stick to my thumb. Maybe it's not getting in there and touching the plastic. It's got to be. There. So the first time I tried this, I was using the silicone wires here. If I only had 2, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But then I realized, well, I won't be able to hide that up the pylons here, right?
Yeah, that scale, yeah, it's pretty.
That's
pretty
way
small.
too big. But with these ones, I'll be able to either make a little groove.
Yep.
Or this here is kind of rounded. It sort of tapers at the edges.
Yeah, so you
could if I squared that off,
yeah,
I could just glue the wire right to the side of it and then just putty around it so it's smooth again.
Yep, putty and paint.
Yeah, and I also got copper tape, which I thought about trying too. I could just run 2 thin wire width strips of copper tape right on the bottom of each side of this and the top, one for each wire. So I need 4 strips on each of these. So I could just run the copper tape. Then the tricky part is connecting this to here,
right,
to the copper tape. Once that's all, like I would have to, and I've already done the other one, right? Like I would have to attach this and glue that in place and then try to solder this to the end of the tape, right?
Right.
So I think I'm just gonna, like, that's thick enough. It's thicker than this wire. I can make grooves and hide all these wires.
Yeah.
Like I did it on the I did it on this one. It's not puttied over, so you can still kind of see it there.
Right.
So I made grooves, and because there's a little light, I put nav lights in the corners of that, and I put one in the impulse engine, and I did the same thing there. So you can, I did a pretty good job of hiding it. The wire goes around this feature. I cut a trench right around this detail here.
Yeah.
See a little bit right there where I filled it in, and then I drilled through, and the SMD comes out of the inside the impulse engine right there.
Yeah, you're really good at doing that. So I think that's a good option for you.
And you can see right there where I did it. But what happened was I forgot a set of lights for this nav light here. And then I had to, when I was putting this one in, I should have already had the wire. So I had to drill through here. And I think I drilled through one of my wires because one of these lights, can't remember which one. I think it's this one, doesn't work anymore.
Oh, okay.
All the little nav lights. That's just a tiny SMD, and it's like buried inside there, right at the edge.
Hello, Keith.
So I need to get
Hey,
some more.
Ken. Hey, Jody.
How are you doing tonight?
Better now.
Better now? You're done work?
Yeah, we're doing a migration this evening.
Gotcha. Well, that's nice to hear your voice.
Thank you. Now I'm enjoying
so
some
good.
ice cream.
Oh,
What flavor?
you
English
want
toffee,
cream.
English toffee caramel.
Nice.
My mama would have loved that. She liked that kind of ice cream. Okay, so here's what I'm looking for here. So I got a clear shrinky tubey. So I'm gonna grab the contact here. Bend that up. That goes right over like that. Hopefully without breaking it. Looks like I gotta shrink that a little more. So you had a long day at work today, Keith?
No, we didn't start till 6 this evening.
Oh,
So it was a quick one.
what are you working at
Yeah.
a strip club? Didn't start till 6?
It was a small group.
Okay.
We're moving to starting another line of databases and migrating. So we moved a small number over.
Oh, so you're a tech wizard also.
I wouldn't say I'm a wizard. I'm no Todd.
You're a wizard, Keith.
You're a
I can
wizard.
program somewhat.
You're a wizard. The only thing I was able to ever program was my parents' VCR in the 90s.
I saw that one coming.
Someone was able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Thank God someone figured it out. All right, so I need to shove this. This is too tight. It's tight like a tiger. So I guess maybe I'll just do the other end. No, I don't want to. I want this end because the wire's longer. So I got to try to squish that rubber down a bit. Burn my fingers, but sometimes you gotta burn your fingers to make things happen. There we go. So it gets to a point where the light's too flimsy to push into there.
Yeah.
And then it gets to a point where this is too large to
Do
push.
you have
into
like
there.
a paper clip or something?
I'm looking around to see what I have. Some solder, but that's really soft. It's like I got a thin. Oh, I got toothpicks. Toothpick is smaller.
I thought that was a toothpick.
No, that's a big.
Oh,
that's
it's a
like
big
a
skewer.
shish kebab skewer. Yeah. So there's a toothpick. Close your eyes, Ken. This one won't hurt you.
You gonna blind us now?
No, the toothpick. Oh, that happened to me once. I got it in like this part of the bottom of my foot, like that ball of your foot right behind your toe, and it went in like that. It was like that.
Yeah.
But it was like it was broken off like this, and I could see about this much of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's probably just the end of it, and it's stuck in my foot. So I went to pull it, and I couldn't. It wouldn't budge.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no. So I got these things and I went that and it wouldn't budge. So I had to get up and limp over with my heel on the ground and get some I had to find these things.
Yeah.
And I got in there and I was like, okay, let's give this a tug. And yeah, just there was like this much of it in my foot.
Yeah.
And then the blood came and I was like, oh my god.
That's gross.
It was well, it wasn't until I took it out of there and it started bleeding everywhere. Then it was gross.
Yeah, that's why I went to the hospital, because I didn't know what would happen once it came out. I did try to
Yeah,
pull
well,
it at first myself too, and I was like, no, that's not coming out easy.
yeah, it's stuck in there. Your foot skin, like the muscles in your feet, are very dense and packed, right?
Yeah.
So anything that goes in there is going to be gripped and held onto. Let me just see if I can. Okay, I need this to be right at the end there.
But interestingly, yes, they actually have sterilized pliers at the hospital.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, they would have used the same. They would have used the same thing.
Yep.
I didn't bother with it because I was only grabbing it by the end anyways. I didn't touch the pliers to myself or nothing. So
yeah.
And I don't worry about shit like that anyways. You get bit by a raccoon, walk it off.
But you got to watch out for those gangster squirrels.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just rub some dirt on it and move on.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Rub a little dirt on it. That's how my dad was. We were doing some stuff there. We were working on the garage and replacing the window. And my dad was holding the window in place while my brother had one of these and was cutting the rubber seal from around the window and just right through my dad's finger. Right like that. Yeah. He reached in his pocket and took a piece of paper towel out, wrapped it around his finger. We reached in his other pocket, took the electrical tape out, put it on there, put his hands back on the window.
Yep.
Kept holding on to it, right? That's how you do. That's how you got to do. Where did I just hide my light? There it is. All right, so I think that's in there good enough. I'm just going to cut off the excess plastic.
Make sure it works first.
No. Why do I need to do that?
He'll test it when it's in the model.
Yeah,
And glued up.
that's right.
And painted.
That's right. It doesn't work properly until it's glued in place. There's no point in testing it. No, I'm doing double.
There you go.
Oh yeah. So there, that makes it so that now I can glue this in here. Actually, didn't have to glue those in there because it's so tight that it just holds on.
Yeah.
Okay, and I didn't paint the inside black. I didn't worry about doing that. Oh, I'm blind now. Well, I'm not blind. I see a blue line. Do you guys see that? It's right there. It's like a blue streak. You're not seeing that?
Now you could combine those wires together.
Oh, I gotta shrink this. Yeah, I'm gonna combine them at the end, right? I had to put the resistor here. Let me see. So they're all like there's no room inside for the resistor, so I have to leave all these wires separate.
Oh, okay.
Until the other end here, because the resistor is gonna have to be inside this part.
Right.
So there's two resistors in there. I'll have enough room to put one little LED in there, which will be enough. Bunch of tiny holes in the side of this. No problem. It's gonna work. The hard part is I don't think I'll be able to get holes in the edge, like the perimeter, because there's just not, you know what I mean? This is flat on both sides. That's flat.
Oh.
That's pretty flat. There's not really any space at all in there. And I don't have any fiber optics. So there's not really going to be any lights around the rim. At least I haven't thought of a way to try to do it yet. If I think of a way, if I had little fiber optics, I probably could put them in there and just have one little light in the center of this would be enough. Like there's enough room. Yeah, I'll have to check my my drawer of little plastic bits because I might just have a few strands still kicking around.
Andrew says, remind me of this build when I complained about not enough space in a model.
Plenty of space in there, Andrew. I got all the room I need in there. I'll have to make a little groove on the inside of the neck bit here. Probably not going to be any windows in the neck either. That's just flat and solid. There's no way for me to hollow that out anyway.
Yeah, there's enough room to almost fit one of your own finger bones in there. Almost.
Yeah. If I had the fingers of a Smurf.
Fat Man's Kitchen said I might use the Star Trek Voyager Marquis model for dropship gunship at some point. I also got a camera up and I am working on chopping up a video as well. Might post it this time. Well, yeah, post a video.
Yeah, man. We'll help you spread it around. There we go. That's what I forgot to do. I need to shrink this so it fits inside there. Okay. Not really concerned with the wire going over it. You're not going to notice that. I'm just trying to put it to the side that's not lit, to the outside of the nacelle.
Yeah. Well, you're certainly getting more competent with your soldering, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's well, I find it it's a little easier with the tiny when you're just trying to do a tiny little drop. You just gotta like touch it on there.
But I mean, it just seems like it wasn't that long ago. You didn't want to solder, you didn't want to airbrush.
Oh no, it was so frustrating.
Yeah,
it was so difficult. But yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, don't take off, light. I need you to stay there.
I was going to say for Fat Man's Kitchen there, if you're looking to a gunship as well, I mean, feel free to look at even modern day gunships and mod. Like Joe does, take something like a Huey helicopter, maybe chop off the tail, add something different there, and you know, change the front a bit.
Yeah, man. Cracking on unique builds.
But I mean, if you got the Marquis ship and you want to use it, go right for it. But just throwing out other ideas, I guess, for other people. What do you think, Keith?
Sorry, I got a mouthful of ice cream.
Well, that's a good excuse.
For it to melt. You had to wait for it to melt a little bit.
No, I think Ken was a waitress, not a Canadian Mountie. He saw me put that bite in my mouth and came over and asked,
Is everything good?
Yeah.
So you got to give them the one finger up to make them stay.
Yeah.
You finish.
No, I think, hey, if you're into mod and stuff, go ahead and use that and find some references, as Ken said, and create your own unique
Don't
things.
squish that too much.
It's just I know the Maquis ship is a harder subject to get these days. Whereas if you wanted to make a few that are more the same, you could do a same styling of a body if you do something that's a little bit mass produced as far as modern gunships. Although I realize you're doing a lot of these for like Warhammer 40K style of ships. I know Warhammer 40K has some good ones. There's also there you go. The Maquis is like $20 on eBay. Probably wasn't that popular. Other ones are the.
I've never seen a model of it.
No.
The
Okay.
Maquis ship, like from Voyager.
Yeah. Yep.
I've never seen one one that anyone's done or a video of it or anything like that. I've watched all of YouTube, every single video.
Every
that's
single
ever been
video
uploaded to YouTube. Yeah. You don't
think
I watch the internet?
Another good base subject would be the drop ship or transport ship. Oh, nice. From Halo.
Very
Although
nice.
they are smaller scale. Yeah, that's looking good.
And I just take one of my spruebs here. One of these spruebs goes right. Oh no! I lost my sproob. There it is.
What's over there?
It was. You were absolutely right. These still look kind of small. I don't know. The first ones I made were kind of big, and I made smaller ones, and they were too small. So I'm using the ones that I thought were kind of big, and it still looks too small.
I almost think you need some clamps in there, buddy.
Some clamps
to clamp that front part, that little gap you were trying to get.
Oh, I tried right here.
Yeah,
I tried, but my little thing is a little bit too thick, so I'm just gonna putty it. I could probably get a little bit right here where it's still a little bit flexible. Just run it through like that and hold it with the meat clamps for a second. It's just the very, very tip right here where it wouldn't clamp together.
Yeah. I mean, if you're still able to pry it apart if you wanted to, you could go in there and just grind out a little space for that extra.
Oh,
you're doing it the Jordan way.
That's a good way.
Andrew says there's a Maquis ship build series from at Julian 1701D here on YouTube.
Excellent. I'll check it out one of these days. After I'm done watching all my friends and their videos first.
So in other words, you'll never get to it.
No, because there's new videos every hour of every day. A non-stop supply of ever-feeding videos. Okay, some paper here.
So you're not doing much for modding of the shape of the ship. You're just modding for the lighting of it.
Yeah, it's actually gonna look like the Enterprise. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, my first one. My first non-structural mod. So the moddy part will be the little butter dish case thing.
Yeah.
That I put in. Well, also the addition of lights to this, right? That's kind of a mod, putting lights in a 2500 scale kit. I still haven't seen too many people do it.
You should do would have been easier if you did on this like a 1/1000 scale.
Yeah, but I don't have a 1/1000 scale Enterprise, and it wouldn't fit. A 1000 scale wouldn't fit in the little thingy here either.
Not true.
Having this was the reason I'm doing it. I was going, what can I do with this thing? And I was like, "Ooh, I can make because I want to make little book nooks with these little ones. I got a whole bunch of them now, so this is kind of like practice for my little book nook venture." Okay, so I disconnected my wires. And, okay, there it is. I thought I had lost this. I found it. So I'm going to attach that. A little bit of glue there. And
Boo. No?
no.
Oh, okay.
Good try, though. Good try. It's tough to get me in that sort of way. Like, I gotta be pretty distracted for someone to jump scare me. Mary tries it all the time. I do it to her all the time, and not even on purpose. Like, I just walk quietly, sort of naturally, and I'll like walk up behind her and she'll turn around and go, "Ah, my Jesus!" I was like, I wasn't trying to do that. It's just.
Jeff's here. He says, "Hi, everyone."
Hey, Captain Charlemagne. How's it going tonight, Jeff? Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Okay. Just
And for anybody watching tonight, if you're craving ice cream, blame Keith.
All gone.
see how it looks.
I ate it all.
See how that still looks a little bit small. I think it could be a little bigger. You know what I might do is I might try dipping it over and over in some clear glue. I wish I had some.
Yeah, kind of like when you
UV
do
resin.
it with candles.
Yeah, just a couple layers too. It doesn't need much, just to, because it's almost the same circumference as the front of the nacelle there, right?
Yeah.
It should be. It's not really that much smaller. And at first I thought that was too big, so I made a second set of even smaller ones. And that was way too small because I was like, well, I'll make it to fit inside. But then when I fit it inside, it was way too small. So I went with the first set I made. Hey, Gordon. Gordon's here. So I went back to the first pair that I made, and it's still even too small. So I'll either have to find some thicker clear sprue, which I have sitting around somewhere. I got thicker clear sprue. These little domes here, that's way too big.
All right, I gotta go get some more water. Keith, you take over for a moment.
All right, I'll keep it under control. The crowd's getting rowdy.
Yeah. Let's see. Jeff says, I'm doing fine. Just looking over the STO Ranger and my NX01 refit, seeing what I can do to make an Enterprise Ranger. Cool. Doing a smash up, get bash. Excellent. Excellent. Are you working on anything right now, Keith, after work, or are you just relaxing?
No, I'm just relaxing.
Just relaxing?
Yeah,
Okay.
doing some research for the rally car.
Oh, yeah. The
for when
that
that comes
Subaru?
in. No,
Subaru?
no, it's the Citroen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You've been talking about it, the Citroen. Okay. So I'm not familiar with that stuff, so I don't know. I only said Subaru because I think I have this one that Howard sent me, a Subaru Impreza. What's the one Jordan's doing? Is that also a Subaru?
He's doing the Subaru, the 2003.
Okay. Yeah, it's
WRC
similar.
car.
It's not the same car, but it's a similar one.
Yes. It's the same one that Will is going to be doing his 24-hour build.
Yeah, okay.
Him and Jordan.
Jordan's going to join him for the 24-hour build.
No. I don't think so.
That would be cool, though. He should for, an hour or so. Join in
Oh,
and
yeah.
help him out. So there's a little bit of flash right here.
But hopefully I got all my
Off.
UPS issues resolved.
Or are you getting not getting stuff you're supposed to get?
Well, no. We need more information. Customs,
Oh,
because it's coming from Mike Lane over in England.
oh yeah. And
So,
stuff like that's a little tough right now.
yeah, so hopefully I got the final of that done yesterday. Haven't heard back from them today. So,
No?
hopefully. If so, I should have it by Tuesday, according to what they say.
There. Let's see, what's Russ saying here? If you guys get a chance, I have a poll question on my community page. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that after the stream about my question too. The next build. I answered it. I selected cruise ship, Russ, again, like I did last time. I want to see the space cruise liner. So Russ is asking, yeah, he's got some options up for his next build. Alien, or not alien, but hey, what happened? What did I do?
What's up?
Oh, there we go. No, I I clicked on my video here, and my video went full screen, and I was like, oh no, I can't see any other controls. I just had to
Oh,
take it down again. Russ says the cruise ship would be sweet, huh? Yeah, but that that could be like the last thing you make, right? To go with your story once the wars start settling down between the settlers and the aliens, then maybe they can start having interstellar cruise ships. But you gotta go through the process before you can have the peace. At least that's what I hear, anyways. Okay, so just get rid of that little extra stuff. So you got mods for your Citroen coming from Mike there, Keith?
no, the whole model.
Oh, the whole model. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah, he has the full kits.
Oh.
And Howard just bought it too.
I'd go crazy waiting, like if one of those subscription kits there or whatever, that would drive me batty, man.
Well, this is the full thing. I'm getting the whole thing at
Too
once.
impatient. Yeah, I know that, which is good. That's what I'd go
Yeah.
for. I'm too impatient for.
Well, then the frustration of wrong stuff in the shipment and you missing a stage or parts missing.
Yeah. This way, everything is in the box all at once. Grab packs and start putting it together. These are out of alignment here. I need someone who specializes in aligning things to help me. There we go. Got it. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. I don't have a lot of room. I could maybe put all 4 of them on the underside of it. Then it's almost like a little ribbon. I think I can make a groove in that. Big enough to accept all 4 wires.
Yeah. And Russ says, yep, they got to get along first.
Yeah, they got to get along before they can start partying together.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let me get
And
my.
Jeff says cruiser ship also make good troop ships like how the Royal Navy did in WW1 with the RMS Olympic and
Oh
how
yeah, they
some
used
countries
for,
did during World War II. He said cruise ships, not cruiser.
Yeah, they use them for
Yep.
use them for troop transport.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Hmm.
I think they even use some of them as hospital ships.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need a really tiny bit. Let's see what I got in here. This one's pretty tiny. Oh, that's a file. That's not going to fit in there.
And Ricardo's here. He says, hello, Jody, and hi to everyone
Shark.
in chat.
How you doing?
And Russ says, good point, would be cool story point.
Oh, this doesn't fit in there. It's too small. So, we get some of this. And we put it on there. Make that fatter. Ken's back.
I'm back. I just finished eating an apple.
Trying to keep that doctor away.
Yeah. Till the next time I step on a toothpick.
There we go.
Well, we don't want that happening again.
No, definitely not. I felt your pain when I saw that picture because, like I said, the same thing happened to me before. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
No.
And it's one of those things. It's not like you got like 40 toothpicks laying on the ground. It's the one toothpick that's on the ground.
Yep. Same with me. It was in the rug. So I guess it was like sitting in the rug like this.
Yeah.
Sort of sitting up, and
Yeah.
Cool.
Jeff said, yes, RMS, later the HMHS Britannic, was one such ship. Titanic's younger sister was converted to a hospital ship and sunk during the war.
Really? There we go. Okay, I'm going to mute because this thing's loud, and you guys can chat amongst yourselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a groove down the bottom of each one of these, enough to try to accommodate my wires. They're pretty thin, and if I bunch them up like that, I might be able to. We'll see. I got to do it first, and then we'll find out.
So you feeling better, Ken?
A little bit today, yeah.
Good.
Went and worked on my Reliant painting a bit more. So on the Aztecing. And then I ran into a major problem.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, all my wires for my photon torpedoes pulled out. Or broke
Ouch.
off, technically. So yeah, now I'm going to have to either see if I can reconnect to them where they are, or if I'm going to have to open the one side of the roll bar part.
Yeah.
So those little wires, they just they're so fragile.
Yeah, they are. For sure. Oh.
But the paint is looking good, and I'm really happy with those masks from Mask Designs.
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah. Like I've done other ones before from other companies for, like I did an Abrams in the camouflage pattern, the NATO 3-tone camo. And I did a Humvee like that as well. And they were a little bit easier. You didn't have any carrier film to move them over. You just moved over big chunks of blobs of what was going to be colors. So
Right.
this is a bit different, but I'm really happy with the results I'm getting.
Yeah. Besides the mistakes I've made, I like the masks.
Yeah.
And I think I've figured out my issue, which seems to be it might have been when either the primer or the paint got too much at one time
Okay.
in that area. Then it peels up.
Okay. Did you use adhesion promoter?
No, I haven't used it. I didn't use it on the engine or shuttle bay exterior.
Okay. I'm finding it made a huge difference for the Reliant because I'm getting no peel up at all. I'm not even
Yeah.
concerned about it.
Well, I think I'd be okay. Like I said, as I did a couple spots, I may have hit the initial layer or two with too much.
Yeah.
Instead of the light mist coat and letting it dry.
Okay.
So I think that's where I've been ran into some problems. I'll just have to be really careful with it.
Right.
To see. So, but because I made sure to do the light mist coats of both primer and before and going, do that a few times before getting the final primer layer on, and then doing the same thing with the paint.
Right.
And it seemed to make a big difference.
Okay.
So, just something I got to be cautious of.
Speaking of being cautious, I got to try to widen this just a little bit with this on my finger.
I was gonna say, how about those little pink handled files that you have?
I got. You know what? Actually, a better idea would be a thicker file. If I could find it. Because I think I might have one that's the exact thickness of right there. Look at that.
There you go.
Well, looky there. Thank you, Ken, for your suggestion. I thought the crowd wanted blood, so I was going to satiate them, but I guess we'll avoid that.
Let's do
We'll
that.
avoid bloodlust. The crowd is screaming for blood. Time got 7:41. All right, we still got lots of time before Andrew comes on. Regretfully, I didn't learn from Andrew how to do the stream redirect. He was doing it for mine so that I'd actually have a few viewers, but I don't think I need to do that for him. Everyone knows to go watch Andrew.
Jeff says, you know what I find weird when I think about it? It's the way they did Aztec.
Don't think about it.
They add Aztecing to Discovery Strange New Worlds Enterprise when the TOS, which came after, did not have any Aztecing. Kind of weird.
Oh, you know what? I stand by my statement. Don't think about it. You know what? You want to know the reason why they did that? Different show. Different show made by different people with different ideas, updated technology, new looks. All the ships we've been looking at for the last, 40 years had Aztec detailing on them. So they just, it's a different show, man. That's all. why.
And then Jeff says, "Hey Ken, are you using the PE set or the 3D printed hanger bay on your Reliant? Kind of fell behind in watching series, so not sure if you mentioned it yet." Yes, I did use the 3D printed. Anything we could get 3D printed, we took, and we're running with it. And I'm very happy with it, actually. It's actually helped me form where the lights need to go on the outside at the bottom corners. Uh-oh. Quick, glue it. Oh, you don't. Oh, use some of your plastic weld glue.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to throw some Tamiya. I have extra bottles of Tamiya Extra Thin. I'll throw some in your Christmas box.
No, don't worry about it.
Well, because I remember I used to teach kids how to build models, so I have a whole bunch of spare bottles.
Okay.
Extra Thin. So it's not like I have only one spare one. I probably have about 6 or 8 at least spare ones.
Gotta interrupt.
What?
Nice. Hey, Howard.
Thank you, my
What's
friend.
up,
but
Howard?
come on. So I'm going to use this skewer here to try to get some on, because if I tried to squirt it in there. So yeah, I guess filing that down
Weekends it at that point.
Yeah.
So Jeff has a question for you, Ken. Are you using the PE set or 3D printed hanger bay on your Reliant?
I'm sorry, I already just answered that one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, no. We're using the 3D printed ones. Yeah, I just kind of Jody then broke his
Yeah, I
there.
interrupted.
Sure.
But it's Jody's show, so it's more important
exactly.
deal with that. But yeah, I did find
this show is for everyone.
E for everyone.
Yeah.
I did find the resin one helped with the placement of the 2 bottom lights that go in just underneath the hanger bay. Yeah, you gotta give it a few minutes, kind of put it in its place, and then give it a few minutes to because it kind of melts the plastic a bit, and then you gotta wait for that to re-solidify.
Yeah, I gotta kind of try to hold it in its position here.
So I was gonna say maybe work on your putting your lights together for your saucer or something, and set that down for like 5 minutes or so.
Won't stay where I want it to. I didn't really get much glue on it, so.
See, Andrew says Ken's recording names and taking attendance once we get into my stream. He says, "Yes, I am. I'll be helping Andrew again tonight."
You're going to produce for Andrew? Awesome.
Yep.
I enjoyed that.
He asked me earlier today.
Great.
And then Jeff says,
so I got enough in there. I'll just put this to the side, like you say.
Yeah, and then maybe start putting together the lighting for the saucer or in the main hall or something.
I'll put together the lighting for the saucer. All right. Let's see. It's going to be one light.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I mean, really, what you're working for is probably the top of the like the bridge area, and then the bottom for the planetary sensor.
Yeah, I do want a hole here, and I'll put some glue or something and make that into a little dome.
Right.
So we want that lit.
Whereas the planetary sensor, if you just light block that off, or sorry, not light block everything else but the planetary sensor, would kind of give you that glow from the plastic.
Yeah, it'll probably glow right. Well, that's what these are doing, eh? This is just glowing right through the plastic.
Yeah, which would probably suffice for the planetary sensor. I
didn't cut it out or make any clear parts or anything. Not this time. Too small to make clear parts for that.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Howard. Howard said he had a poopy day.
Oh no.
That stinks.
Ah, I see what you did there. There it is. So yeah, that's just the plastic there. And it shines through
Yeah.
nice and bright. So I could probably get away with the same thing here. Let's get a light. Let's see.
Todd's
white
here. He
one.
says, "Hi, guys."
Hey Todd.
Hey,
Good to see
Todd.
you. Thanks for popping in. There we go.
And
Got a white one.
there you go. Howard wants you to know he's using his fret leveling beam.
Excellent. Good. What are you using it for?
A doorstop.
He's probably not leveling frets. So I want to just get a power on this and see how bright it is. So the short one is the negative, and the long one is the positive. The button turns it on. Okay, so 2.8 volts. Now, hard to see because it's lighting up the whole.
Yeah.
But I don't think I need to cut that out. I don't think I need to drill a hole. I can get away with just painting around that and light blocking it.
Yeah, I
Same
think
with
you're
the bottom one.
probably safe for doing it for both.
Yeah. Although, I don't know, the bottom one's kind of not as nice. It's like a little thicker right there.
But you'd probably want that dimmer.
Yeah, it'll be pretty dim. But there's like a line in it. Can't see it on camera because of the light, but there's a dark line through it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's hard for us to tell, judging by camera.
Yeah. If I move this back, you can see how it's a little thicker than the rest. It's darker where that little nipple is.
Yep. You could also go in there with your Dremel and just kind of gouge it out a little bit.
Yeah. And I got the ball per. Where is it? I just had it. My organized bits here. This is my sorting method. I just had it. Oh, it's not in there. It's on the side. Gosh almighty. Somehow Todd's package won't show up till Monday. You just read that, didn't you?
Nope.
No? Oh.
Let's see here. Yeah, so Howard says, yeah, you guys would have gotten your maybe Secret Santa gift sooner, but some dumbass forgot his phone, so I had no way to send things out because no addresses. Oh, yeah, that sucks. And somehow Todd's package won't show up till Monday, even though it was at the FedEx office there yesterday, but I need a address correction. Can you give it a check now?
Oh,
See how it
I
looks?
barely scratched it. I barely scratched the surface.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going ever so gently. No pressure. You know what I'm saying? No pressure at all.
No pressure, man. No pressure.
No pressure, man. It's a lot. It's nice. It's brighter, but there's still that line through it.
Oh, okay. So
which must be embedded in the plastic because I don't see or feel. It's not like a seam or anything.
Yeah.
I don't see it or feel it. So it must be like in the plastic or there's like a thicker part.
Yeah.
It looks like the hands of a clock. It's 10:30.
Thing is, how visible will those lines be? Because that'll be facing the solid
Yeah.
base, so no one will
It's
be looking
facing
at
down
directly
there.
from behind.
You're barely going to
From
see
the
it. If
bottom.
you're looking at it on an angle,
Yeah.
like this, you're not going to be able to see right underneath there, even if you take the lid off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that would be fine. I can live with that.
Yeah, and that's
live with
all it
that.
is, right? So if you're comfortable with leaving it like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can look at creating pieces like you did with the tips of the warp nacelles. But that is a very small detail part.
Clear domes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I could actually probably use one of the ones I already have.
Yeah.
One of those little sproobs. Okay, so where? I say that a lot. Where's this? Where's that?
It's over there.
Where's my Waldo? Okay, here we go. Put that down to the lowest setting. So, okay, we got one here.
So, Keith, what are you going to be working on this week?
Don't really know yet. Chronos won, but I got some stuff I need to get in to finish up the lighting and for the neck or for the spoon and cobra head.
Yeah.
Because I need to make a form for the LED strips to line them up with the windows in the
Right.
2 sections. So, but I was hoping I might just move on to something else on that and see what else I can get done. I might start working on building the bridge.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the nice detailed bridge.
Yeah. Yep. So I might start working on that and see what I can get done on that. How about you? What are you going to be working on?
This week, probably more Reliant. I got to figure out those nacelles. I got to try and film some content for Terminator Tuesday. I was missing a pack, and yeah, I was missing a pack, and they sent it out, so which is good.
Nice. Yeah. Well, if I get my Heartworks full kit this week, I'll probably start sorting all the screws out.
And then I've been looking at Todd's build instructions for the Apache.
Ah.
So I bought a bunch of paint for the Apache build.
Nice.
So,
Come on, don't drill through your fingernail. Oh, there's like a little thingy right there.
oh, those darn thingies.
Oh.
I don't need that thingy. Get out of here, thingy.
That's what she
You're in the
said.
way of my windows. Yeah, she always says that. Get out of here with that thingy.
Yeah, I was gonna play that sound clip earlier, but you don't have that sound clip.
No, I haven't. I don't play them much because I'm usually doing this by myself, so I don't really worry about it. I don't really have.
You are not prepared.
You are not prepared. This is farta. Oh, look at that.
That looks good.
Nice.
All the while trying not to drill into the tips of my fingers. So I'm pretty much just doing 2 little side-by-side holes. That one wanted to drift a bit.
You've definitely got the skills, that's for sure.
I got the skills, but not the ones to pay the bills.
I'd have bit marks all over that trying to do what you're doing.
Oh. I have drilled into my finger more than one time.
How come?
Because I forgot my finger was behind the thing that I was drilling into.
Oh,
I had to add pressure and drill it into my delicate finger meats.
that sounds poorly planned out.
Yeah, it wasn't planned at all.
So lack of planning.
Mm-hmm. Well, just a lack of being aware that, oh yeah, your finger is supporting that. And then once it goes through, it's not going to stop easily. Just wiggle it back and forth a little bit. That one looks like it's round. Like there's little markings on here.
Yeah,
you
for the
kinda see
windows.
it. Yeah, they're just sort of raised.
Yeah.
So I'm just going with those ones.
Yeah, they're not 100% accurate, but
I don't think I'm worried about. Well, I'm never worried about accuracy with my models, but
yeah,
especially on one this small. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
no.
what do
You're
you?
just
What
trying
do
to
you
get the
want?
idea across, and it more than does that.
Yeah. Like you'll be able to tell it's the Enterprise, right?
If the name on the front doesn't give it away.
That's right. Well, I look at my little book nook. It's not accurate, but you can tell that's the Enterprise right there.
That's right.
If that's not the Enterprise, then who knows? And yeah, it's pretty crude. I just threw that together with a couple little pieces of plastic that were sitting around on the desk. That was the first thing that I did, and then everybody was watching me on the stream and they started suggesting more little sci-fi Easter eggs to throw into there.
That's right.
So that's how I ended up with the Batleth and the R2D2 and the Thor's hammer and the Captain America shield and all that jazz.
Howard says, "Oh, got my wood. Oh, got my wood lube. Fun will commence."
Excellent. To invite some company over to
help lube your wood. Yes.
Lube your wood. Are you busy this weekend? No, I'm lubing my wood.
I think I'd just rather come over and help you move your couch or something.
Looks like there's two little round ones there.
But isn't lighting that going to be difficult?
Just looks like a blob. No, because it's only going to need one.
That's where you're supposed to be. No, it's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Oh yeah. Ah, no, sir. It's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience. I need you to get all the way off my back on that one, sir.
It's so tight.
Alrighty, let me get off of that thing.
Yeah. I've been
Oh,
like perpetually watching a lot of those like every day.
yeah. Well, you watch when they come up, eh? They're so funny.
Well, because I haven't
So,
watched them
you have
before,
a
so there's
movie
so
for
many of
me?
them now.
Yeah.
And then he's got like a couple other channels that I've been watching too.
Yeah, the first guy that ever tried something,
Yep.
and the department where they name things.
Yep.
And have you ever seen the other one that's supposed to be a talk show in the 90s?
Yep.
And then they're like, let's go to our time traveling reporter who's stuck in the year 2025 because the time machine malfunctioned. He's like, how's it going? He's like, you gotta get me out of here.
Yeah.
Help. It's like, I don't know what's going on. This place is crazy. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, Ryan George.
Yep.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, there's a guy on YouTube called Ryan George.
Yep.
And he's got a channel called Pitch Meeting. And he's got one called just Ryan George, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty funny. Let's see. Russ says that grinding sound reminds me of the Sardakur chanting on Dune. Everyone says that's a good movie. Never seen it. Never watched the original Dune either.
I saw the original Dune years ago, and then I've seen part 1 of the new one. I haven't seen part 2 yet. How about you, Keith?
What's that?
Dune?
Nah.
Yeah, have you seen the original though, or
No.
no?
No, I haven't seen that movie.
So their chant sounds like this.
Well, I think enough to remind him of it.
Oh, that one wasn't so pretty. I wandered off a little bit there.
Yeah, and Howard said the original had Picard in it. Come on. And the creepy little girl.
Didn't have Picard in it. I had Patrick Stewart, but he wasn't playing Picard.
Yeah, that would have been a little awkward if it was Picard.
And that was before the Next Generation started, right? Or was it during?
No, that was before. Yeah.
It was before.
Yeah.
Star Trek came in '87. So I know Dune was in the '80s.
Let's see here.
But yeah, I didn't watch a lot of movies and stuff. Like watch TV when I was a kid, but that was during the evenings.
Dune 1984.
During the week. 84, okay. So yeah, like in the evenings during the week is when we watch TV at my place. We never really watch TV on the weekends or any other time because we were always outside playing.
Yeah.
And not everybody had. Oh, damn it!
What happened?
I went through. right there.
Oh, okay.
This one right here.
Putty.
Battle damage.
Putty. Battle damage. That's right. So putty. I guess I'll just continue drilling the rest of them out. On the underside, the ventral section.
Trent says both the new Dune movies were great. Part 2 was exceptional. Yeah, I'll have to watch that sometime. I know it's on, streaming services. And Howard says, sent you the chant from the movie, Jody, so you can hear what he means.
Okay. So, Ken, you said you enjoyed that show I told you about called Final Space.
I did, but I could only find the first episode.
Really?
Yeah. That link you sent to me doesn't work.
Oh. Oh, I wonder if that's an old one because the guy's thing crashed or something like that. He had to start over.
Yeah, it could be. First episode was great. And then they have like first episodes of other seasons, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to watch first episode of season 2 and 3. And I was like,
well, no, you got to find the whole thing. It was originally on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's funny. I like the green guy with all the eyes.
Yeah, see, I haven't got to that yet.
I forget his name. Oh, yeah, he might not have been in the very first episode.
He wasn't
He's
in
at
the
least
first
in the
episode.
second one. He's one of the main characters, so he probably appears in the second one.
Okay.
He's like a green alien. He's got like 6 or 8 eyes on his face. He's just really funny. He's a wacky character.
Like you see him for like a couple seconds in the first episode in the bar when he's trying to pick up that captain before he gets arrested. He gets slammed behind the door as the guy walks in.
The green guy with all the eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's one of the main characters after an episode or two. I don't know, it's been a while. I haven't, just like everything else I watch, I only watched it once, and it was like 3 years ago. So that would be something that I'd watch again, though. I really enjoyed it. It's a cool story. And it was different. Something different. Really funny. Okay, so that's got to come off. There's like a bit of a, almost like flash. I'm just going to give this a little file, smooth up the seam a bit.
Howard says, now that would make interesting thing, battle damage.
No, I'll try to fix it up. It's right there.
Yeah, little putty or something.
Yeah. A little putty. Hey, how about a little putty?
Hey, little putty.
All right. So this is, there's like a flash right there. Let's see if I can get it with this.
And actually, this is a fairly old molding for this kit. And it hasn't really been updated.
No, because if you look at the other ones, because I have the older version.
Yeah.
The set of 3 Enterprises. this is the older one. Okay, so this is the newer version in the white plastic, from this box right here. And look at the difference in the detail.
Yeah.
Like the mold is almost worn out. Like this right here, this is basically smooth. There's no ridge on this.
Yeah, they've just been using the mold over and over.
Yeah.
They really haven't.
There's hardly any lines on the bottom of this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this one's pretty worn out. So the sprue is exactly the same. All the shapes are the same thing. But yeah, here too, there's like, that's all flat and smooth. And there's no detail left. So I'm using the older one from the kit from the 90s. The one that had the 3 Enterprises in it, the D, the A, and the original. So I've already used the D one, which was the last one I did, the Sprinter there that I made into the original looking Enterprise. And then I'll have a refit to do. There, like that. It would be nice if I could even just get those 3 circular windows that are in the front.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Let's see. So the bottom piece has a little bit of a divot there. Not much. There's not much of a rim there. And this one is perfectly just flat and smooth. So
Yeah, it looks like that model first came out in 1988.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Only a year after the show debuted. All right, so let's get my little light here. Probably if I put it right there. That's about the only place I can put it. I'm not going to have enough room in there for that and these 2 resistors. Can I put the same resistor? Does it have to each have a resistor? Or can I use the same one for both lights?
That sounds a good question for someone else.
Oh,
Not me. I think it's best if you keep them separate, but
Yeah.
it is only 2 lights really that you're using it for.
yeah.
I see Todd's still talking here, so maybe he'll be able to answer that.
Finally done driving. Can look at your screen. Looks good, Jody. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, did you hear my question, Todd? So I got the resistor on my little red LEDs here. Can I put both of those nacelles red LEDs on just one resistor?
There you go. He says you can.
Not gonna be. He says I can. You can put 2 LEDs on one resistor. And Russ says the same thing. One should be okay. All right. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to remove this one, because that's too long anyways. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to try to get all my wires to the same length. The length of that first resistor. So let's say right there. Cut that off. All right, that one's gone. Oh, great. Okay, so I'm pretty sure
Well, start attaching lights. Start attaching them.
Yeah. Well,
what
I'm
lights
pretty
up.
sure these are the front ones for the red light, and these, so they're kind of separated. Hopefully, they're not crossed over. But yeah, the only thing I can do is hook them up and see what happens.
Just turn down your voltage before you do, I guess.
Or put it on the resistor.
True enough.
Pretty sure it's this one.
You putting it before the resistor or after the resistor? I think you need to put it on the other end of the resistor.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that needs to go there. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you. Oh, you're right. Okay.
As much as we all like to see magic smoke.
Okay, so that comes off. So I gotta try to get these two together. Two reds.
Yeah, he says just feed both LEDs from the resistor instead of feeding one LED into the other.
Okay, yeah, so I think that's what I'm doing here.
He says LED and series are janky.
Yeah, no, they're not in series. Oh, flux. Flux it up. Flux it up. Whoa. Come on and flux me. All the stuff there. That down.
Oh, Todd's sitting in a Chicago dog's place waiting for Becca. Smells good. Sounds good too. And tell Newt I say hi.
All right, so I've got two reds there. Got two blacks here. All right, let's see if I did. So I'm at 2.5 volts. Keep it slow and low just to start off. All right, so I got one on. So evidently this was not the right
Tried
one.
touching the other red in there on the same side as the other ones.
Yeah. Nope. Maybe it's the black one.
Okay. Could be the negative. In response to the hot dog conversation, Trent says it's got to be better than those gas station dogs, Todd. Todd says Circle K dog's about to kill me. And Todd has posted some new update pics and off topic.
Of his house or his hot dog?
Both. Well, he says a posted house update. If you ask nicely, maybe he'll share hot dog updates as well.
Okay, so now we only got one of them on. What did I do? What did I do?
You could try to slowly increase voltage. Because if you have your voltage low, maybe it's not enough voltage to light both. I'm not sure.
2.8 should be enough.
But through a resistor, I don't know.
Oh yeah, because one of them's lighting up. No problem.
I have no idea.
That one's coming on, no problem. So I probably got the wrong red one on here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna leave this on here.
Howard says a little Circle K won't kill you. Todd says I should have known it was all wrinkled and gray. Don't eat those wieners.
Oh, wrinkled and gray wieners are tight. Let's get the other.
Todd says, did you get the power supply all figured out?
Me?
I'm assuming he meant you.
Yeah, kinda. Very carefully turn it up until the lights start coming on. See, I need to learn what sort of resistors I need to use where and what lights I should be using in what spots, right? Because what I've been doing so far is just kind of winging it until it works. Fake it till you make it, sort of thing.
Winging it is tight.
Winging it's tight. But not always. Because now, let's see. I think it's this one, and I think it's this one. Because I got one blue one here, and I know that the blue one goes to the blue light. So I know which black one it is on this side.
Todd says, just remember 2 volts for any red, yellow, or orange LEDs, 3 volts for anything else.
Can you write that down for me? And then photocopy what you write down, and then fax it to a stonemason, and then get him to carve it in stone. Okay, so no, I got one here. I'll try the other black one.
Do you remember that? Do you remember watching that, or did you ever watch The Price is Right?
Oh yeah,
Love that game with that they run back and forth, put the prices down in front of the 4 prizes, and you pull the arm.
Oh my god, that one's impossible.
That's what
I don't think I've
right
ever
now.
seen.
That's what you're doing right now.
How many does he have right? Yay, gentlemen! Do I have at least 5 numbers right? Yay! All right. Okay, so I did that. Okay, so now I'm going to put these together. with a little dab of solder so that they're permanent. Get those permanently banded.
Todd says to save your LEDs, always test them with at least 47-ish ohm resistor in line.
Huh?
Then the supply can be anything up to 3 to 9 volts and it'll work.
I don't understand that.
And he says, she's here, gotta go.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
So always use a 47-ish, like a 47 ohm resistor at least to test your LEDs, is what he's saying basically. And don't go over 9 volts when you're testing, if that's what you're using.
No, I'm pretty much still sticking with 3-volt stuff. I got all those 12-volt lights Andrew gave me, but I don't have a 12-volt power supply. Like I have this thing to wire them and hook them up, but as far as once a model is built to power it, I don't have anything to do that with.
Howard said, I just posted up day 6 of both my advent calendars and just did the next ones for day 7. That'll, oh, it moved on me. That'll have to upload later on.
Cool.
And then he says, better to wing it than ding it.
I watched Buck's little video there too with the advent calendar. Looks pretty cool. It's neat.
Little Enterprise D.
Yeah. They look like fun.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Well, I was hoping I'd get a little bit more done tonight, but well, like I said, I spent 5 hours on the stream yesterday just making that one nacelle.
Howard says, we both got the DeLorean and the D.
The DeLorean.
Keith. Keith, can you hear me? Keith, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's here. I don't know. Hey.
Okay, let's see. This done.
There you go.
Oh, no, there I don't go. The one's not on.
Oh.
Why? Why do I do this to myself? Let me see. Okay, so these all 4 should be positive. And all 4 of these should be negative. Because if I got this backwards, then why does only one work and they both don't work? They should not both not work.
Hmm.
The hell did I do?
Howard says, I gotta ask Buck if we're gonna be doing Witty Wednesday on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
Or is this just because of this piece right here? There's like nothing on this wire to grab. Oh, the humanity.
I'm just hoping it didn't come disconnected on the inside or something.
If that's the case, then this whole thing's just going in the garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Oh, it popped right apart. It did not stay together. I can't even see the wires. Like, I have to feel what I'm doing.
Use the force.
Yes, the force. 454 horsepower. Okay, so that's not. Oh my god, I'm so confused now. What have I done? Let's get these clips out of the way.
You could just get the whole OmniFixo out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, that's gone forever.
It may be time to put that aside and look at something else.
No. I want to do it. Okay, so. So red.
Howard says, breathe, breathe, breathe. Take a breather and you'll get it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Breathing. Breathing's for babies. All right, so I gotta figure out.
You have to be 3% smarter than the object you're working with. I'm eyesight.
So connect both negatives only from the light blocked one. See if, along with the positives.
Oh, that's out. This one. I must have broke somehow. did I put this backwards? Is this one? Or is this one? This one.
Did you accidentally switch the colors of the wires on the light block nacelle?
That's what I'm checking, because I do have one here that's blue. The rest are all red and black. And I was careful to put the red on the positive and the black on the negative. But I did have this one blue one.
Jody said I should, or not Jody. Andrew says I should
I
name
didn't
my
say that.
stream Not a Tiny Enterprise.
Yeah, no kidding. It is not tiny, that's for sure. Okay, so there's the red for there. And okay, and that's the blue one for there. This one's the red. So that means this one should be the blue or the negative.
Try and attach that one to the
Just
positive and
because-
the other one you have to negative to positive. I don't know. Or positive to negative. Give a little piece of tape to put on there so you know for sure that that's for the
Yeah, I got little bits of tape here.
for the bussard. Just put a little even, yeah. Just so you know, you can at least that way rule that one out. You know, that's definitely not the one you're looking for. Like, do those strip? No, that wouldn't do it, because you still have one that lights up.
Oh, there goes my resistor falling out.
Well, then you could try try that with so that's not it.
I think I broke it. It probably came off somehow.
There you go. You just have the colors mixed up. So now you could mark that red one as a negative.
Yeah.
Andrew says his tea is ready.
Is it
That's
hot? Is it hot?
It would be hot and Earl Grey.
That's right.
Andrew Howard says, I am positive that is negatively charged. I'm not 100% positive, but then I could be wrong.
Okay, so the blue is the red.
And the red is the black.
The red is the black. Yes.
So even if you just color it with a marker, yeah, there you go. So you know.
Okay, so since the red is the black, it can be connected to the black on this one. Now I gotta figure out which one's this again. Okay, so that, pretty sure I got this one figured out pretty good. Oh, no, I did not. That's for the Bussard. That's okay.
I mean, you could do like I've been doing
negative.
with my wires and twist
That's
them
the
together.
negative. That makes them too thick.
Oh, okay.
I'm figuring it out here. Okay, so we got the, see, every time I do what I just did there,
Yep.
it pops off. I like twisted it right off.
So you need to give yourself a little bit more of the metal.
So now I need to just not be so aggressive twisting it. Because I'm just trying to get them together so that I can get a drop of solder on there.
Yeah. Well, you got it figured out, so you're doing good now.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that. And then I can add the black ones for the Bussard because they don't get the resistor. So now I gotta figure out what that one is. So this is the Bussard. So that'd be this one. And I'll see if I can get it mixed in there. Okay, so those are both positive. These. Okay, so this one is the fourth one. That. Get the Omni back. Already a bit on there. Okay. All right, I got all four of my negatives mounted together. So now we get this resistor again. It's hard to even strip them without just breaking the wire.
No, 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 no!
No. Oh, not again. Okay. Negative. Take it out of there. Here we go. The blue ones don't work. What did I do?
You should only have two red wires going to your resistor, which are the two for the red lights.
What did I put 4?
Yeah, you don't need to resist that other light. Strip that because it's resisted already, right? Internally.
Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Yeah, I didn't need all the red ones on the oh, now I don't know which one it was. Okay, well, that's it for tonight's stream. You guys, I'm gonna end a little early. I'll figure this out.
To be continued.
No, this won't be continued. I'll figure this out on my own. I've looked stupid enough for tonight. Yeah, I shouldn't have put. Okay, I got this.
You got this, Jody.
These are getting shorter and shorter, though. All right, so I know that this one is for my blue light, and I know that this one is for the Bussard. Okay.
Cosmic Quest Hobby says, "You got it, man."
Thanks for your encouragement, Russ. But we'll see. Okay, so that one needs to go on there. And this can go on to here. Okay.
Yes, we know the blue light is no that so that blue one is
See, you want to put it here. Well, it still came on.
Yeah,
Still
but
comes on.
Yeah, but barely.
Yeah. Okay. So that one doesn't go to the thing.
So that red one right there, it's kind of right over top of your finger, has to go to the resistor.
Yes, this one does. I'm trying to figure out which other red one does so I can put them together. Let's see.
There you go. That one.
So this one.
Yep.
And this one. Pinch and twist.
There you go. And then the last two can just be hooked up to each other and hooked up straight to power.
Yeah, right to the other end of the resistor. The incoming end. And you know what's funny? An hour ago, I had all four of them on. They were both fully lit, no problem. And then I don't know what happened. I got confused. I got myself all disconfused. I'm gonna put some solder on the tip of it just to keep them together. Touch this on here. Okay, so we only got one because that little blue one is so minute that I can't even get it to go together.
Trent says, will it be harder to get the wires through the pylons?
Well, let's see how my thing's doing. I made a little channel, so I'm gonna try to put them across the bottom, the underside of the pylons, and then I'll just cover that over and smooth it out. It's gonna be underneath. Right, that's gonna be like sitting here. You're not gonna see it. So I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. They all fit. All four of them fit in there side by side. The hard part will be getting it attached to the nacelle. Fail. Oh, there we go. Ding, 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 ding. So it's that one. It's this really thin, really thin,
Yeah.
really. It's from one of those SMDs.
Yeah.
And I had that one attached before I found the other lights, and I was like, oh, I'll use those wires. They're slightly thicker. There
you go.
Nice.
Great job.
Howard says, I swear Jody's giving Donnie a run for his money now with lights and tiny painting. Well, I'm watching them. And I'm studying. Obviously, I'm not studying enough because that was a freaking cluster.
We all run through that, Jody.
She's a beaut clerk. Cosmic Quest Hobbies.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, I found my other resistor that I lost earlier.
There you go. All right, I'm out of here.
All right,
go to
Ken.
the other.
Thank
I'm
you
going to go
very
to the other
much.
channel.
We'll hear your wonderful voice on Andrew's channel. I appreciate everything you do and have done.
Oh,
And
you're
I'll see you
welcome.
over on Canadian Starships.
All right. See you
Thanks,
later,
buddy.
Keith.
See you, Ken.
All right. So there we go. Thanks to Ken and Keith's help. I got it. Even if the only thing you did to help was say, shh, take a breath and calm down. But no, you guys helped me out immensely. So there we go. I'll paint this one, light block it, get it ready. And then I don't think I'll have too much difficulties getting it to fit in there. And we're on our way to having a tiny diorama. So that's it for me. Thanks to everybody who tuned in here. Russ, Trent, Andrew, Howard, Keith, and Ken for being on here, helping me out. Tommy, Todd, everybody. I'm going to let you guys go so you can get over to Andrew's stream. Keep on trekking. Roll that beautiful starship footage. Nah, I rolled it at the beginning. That's for the videos. Outro. Thanks, Keith. You have a good night,
Take
buddy.
care, Jody. You too.
See you later.
Bye.
Bicycle.